Thrupper versus Pizza Ant being able to get the down air combos into the upbeats, I think that's going to be really important. Just whomever gets that advantage first, it's going to be a big boon for whomever does it, but also just a really strong mental aspect of the game as well.
Oh yeah, you're absolutely right with that mental aspect because both of these players well aware that that is going to be a factor coming into this matchup. So aiming to get that mental victory start off the set is that's something that you have to imagine both of these players will really be fighting for.
Definitely looking for it with that Thrupper, but Yeast not able to close out the stock just yet. Going to be looking for it yet again though, and Pizza Ant still able to recover, but air dodging away, and actually the down smash is going to be what takes that stock.
Yeah, that was like the second hit of the down smash too, and you kind of just fell into that. Okay, he is able to respond with the Thrupper, even up the stock count here. So, you know, Ivor and I, whatnot's just able to kind of make things equalize in the end. So can't be too upset if you're used in that situation. Now just trying to find these combos. Pizza and it's been able to break out of them so far, and yeah, there we go. The Cyclone just holding on to it for the perfect moment to use that to kind of break Yeast's pressure. But still, that damage being racked on the Pizza, and it's gonna add up after a while. And he gets the neutral B there, and that's gonna be what secures the stock.
Great Mach Punch for the Yeast to be able to close out that stock. And at 82%, this is definitely doable for Pizza Ant. As he does miss the up B though, Yeast going to be living on borrowed time as he finds himself under this upper platform. But Pizza Ant charging that up smash too, not able to get it either, and still looking to take this stock away from Yeast. He has already racked up a pretty decent amount of damage, and then not going to get the Cyclone either, but still looking to take this stock away from Yeast before things get too out of hand. The up smash, though, definitely going to be doing that.
Yep. Oh, but Yeast with a very quick response. Good D either from Pizza, and it's going to live that Thrupper, but sitting at 111% here on this last stock. Yeah, it's just trying to use these fireballs to zone out Yeast, possibly catch him with being lazy, but nope. He's just able to get in there, secure the game with another Thrupper, and put him 1-0 here in losers finals.
Yeah, great first game coming out from Yeast. I mean, it was, as we had predicted, it was going to be a pretty explosive game to get us started, and really the entire time, even though it seemed like Pizza Ant was able to respond quickly, except for that last stock to take the stocks, it really seemed like the time that he wasn't able to take the stock was when Yeast was really just, like, taking him by the reins, you know?
Yeah, like it definitely seems like Yeast is the one that ended up getting the momentum to start this off, and it's going to be really on Pizza Ant to make something happen here in this game number 2 because Yeast hasn't had a whole lot of mistakes so far, and is just going to be looking to, oh no, the soft hit of the up B there. That is so unfortunate, but now, oh no, another one. Oh, Pizza Ant just not able to get these up Bs to connect where he needs them to, and it might come back to bite him in the butt, especially with all this rage that is building up onto Yeast Brawler here.
Yeah, definitely going to be looking to take this stock as soon as possible. At 92%, Pizza Ant really just needs to step into gear and get it away where he needs to go. Footstool coming, and yet again missing the up B. He is just really not getting this timing, but that up smash, not enough to take the stock either. But the second time is the charm. Yeast leading us out pretty strongly with the quick lead. Oh,
Yeah.
okay, down smash.
There we go. Okay, yeah. Down Smash is finally going to take that stock, but you can kind of see in the player cams, Pizza Ant getting a little bit exasperated with how much that up B was not connecting with the strong hitbox. Yeah, and at a point it does get a bit frustrating, but you can't let that get to you, especially in losers finals where you're already down a game. You have to make sure everything goes well, or else you're gonna get knocked out of the tournament. So he's just trying to kind of reset, slow things down here, controlling the main stage right now. And there we go. Pizza Ant, after slowing things down, is finally able to get some good connections here. The up smash that is going to take it and put Pizza Ant at a stock lead here. Now just needs to keep up the slower paced gameplay, not let Yeast get anything going here, able to survive that Thrupper and get back to center stage.
Anything that Pizza Ant is able to build now will be extra credit that will be so beneficial going into his final stock. Yeast doesn't want to let that happen though, coming out swinging with that up smash once again to take the stock from Pizza Ant. So now, coming into this, Pizza Ant knows that he needs to play super carefully in order to not fall into one of Yeast's kill confirms and instead letting them to his own advantage instead. But the up tilt coming out from Yeast, it is not going to be it just yet, but he is going to look for it, and instead Pizza Ant just falls out of it. The Thrupper, though, for the third time, is going to be the stock. Pizza Ant shaking his head in disbelief at yet another game gone. He's 2-0 right now.
Yeah, and Yiso's playing those last couple up tilt chains very slowly, just waiting for Pizza Ant to make the decisions before committing to an option himself. Did miss a Thrupper there on that one, but is able to get it on the rebound. But yeah, just able to very slowly play it out. Know that Pizza Ant likes to go for options like the Cyclone in those disadvantaged states and just plays very slow and calculated so that he just eliminates as many worlds where Pizza Ant is able to break out of that.
Definitely. And it's something that comes from a lot of experience, I think, of playing with him, and as well as just being able to watch and like learn from your opponent. Because that's definitely something that Pizza Ant's been going for a whole lot. But he's able to take that and just make the most of it. That Cyclone, though, going to be connecting, and Yeast instead looking for his starters. The Thrupper coming out, just the raw Thrupper. Not enough to take the stock just yet, but still enough to put a little bit of fire in Pizza Ant's stomach as he is making him scared, making him sweat as he takes yet another stock with that Thrupper.
Yeah, and that came off of Pizza Ant doing that early jump to try and break the pressure from Yeast, and then Yeast still able to follow up at the end. Oh no, gets the light hit of the up E again. Pizza Ant is just so unfortunate, not able to find these up Bs when they are mattering. But okay, there we go. The Cyclone, that's gonna catch the recovery there from Yeast, send him off stage, sitting with 75%. But as a Luigi, you can easily, with a couple combos, make up that deficit. So Pizza Ant may have a chance at some life here in this game number 3.
He could definitely mitigate it, but unfortunately, Yeast does not want to have anything to say about that if he can help it. So there is that stock gone. And as you were saying earlier, he was going for that Cyclone in disadvantage, and because he missed it, Yeast was able to just go for that Thrupper instead and delete his stock where it stood.
Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, going for these raw Thruppers, as you kind of pointed out earlier, Yeast has been using the raw Thruppers as kind of like an anti-air option really now. Feeling much more like a classic fighting game than a platform fighter, and oh my god, again, Pizza Ant. At this point, you just gotta feel bad for him because it's just every chance he's just going for them, and it's not even like it's the wrong choice. Yeah, and there we go. The down smash there covers the green missile landing both close and towards center stage. And that's going to be a 3-0 for Yeast.
Yeah, a pretty definitive 3-0, especially with that 2 stock to close us out. I think that towards the end, I think Pizza Ant just got a little frantic, and that's why he was dropping those up Bs and just not being able to find the proper hit of them, unfortunately. Um, but Yeast, though, still being able to just incite a little bit of fear into Pizza Ant, I think that mental aspect of the game that we talked about earlier proved to be so important.
Yeah, you're absolutely right with that mental aspect because, if you let a character like Luigi even get like the slightest mental win, it can get in your head and just snowball that into more and more just crazy, unbelievable stocks. So, Yeast just able to keep that mental advantage throughout the whole set. I have to imagine is a real key to his victory here.
Yeah, for sure. And actually, we are going to be seeing Yeast going in pretty quickly to our grand finals coming up. So we do have Delta Force and Yeast, and Delta Force sitting pretty comfortably in winners because Yeast is going to have to win 2 sets to get the reset, or a set to get the reset if we want to see him win the tournament. Being the number 1 seed, it is entirely possible, but I think we also need to consider their win rate with Delta Force, that is still a losing that is a potential thing to notice, that Delta Force just seemed to have a very strong game against Yeast from what we saw earlier. So going into this next set, I do wonder if Yeast has put any thought to which adaptations he may want to use.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Like going into this, since it is a rematch of winners finals, and with Delta Force winning that, the onus is going to be on Yeast to make the changes, because Delta Force can just sit back comfortably, play the same game he was for that winners final set, and look to kind of close it out early, go home, maybe have some extra time to like sneak in some practice or something. But like you have to imagine it's going to be Yeast under the pressure to really make something happen here and force Delta Force to have to change up his strategy going into this grand finals.
Yeah, and I think that that's something, speaking of the mental aspect, I think that is something